Hello, my friends. Welcome to Above Table. I'm Sky, your dungeon master. Hello. We have players.
Indeed. Oh, I think that's your cue.
Hello. I am Kaylee, and my character's name is Goose. Goose is a Goliath Barbarian, and she likes to wear pink armor. And she also has a new pet squirrel, and his name is Munchie.
Yes. Oh. I'm Preston. I play Bael Bravehorn, the Minotaur Cleric of Veros, who talks in a southern accent because he's a cowboy. And he's about to die.
He's just unconscious. He's not
I'm gonna fucking die, guys.
Been stabilized.
My name's Bree. I play Seek, a verdan wizard.
All right. So, if you are one of the 5 people that actually follows the stream entirely, or watch it on YouTube, you may notice that we went from session, at least a little the longer ones, went from session 8, 7 to session 9. There's a matter of clerical error on my part where you have to physically download the episode within a week, or it goes away.
It used to be longer.
And we had a vacation, and time got away from me, and I forgot to download it. So we have lost, sadly, one of my favorite sessions that we've played, at least the recording of it, but we have it in our memories and in our hearts.
There are some clips on it on Twitch.
There are a few clips.
Unfortunately, my memory is shit.
Yes. So what we're going to try to do is first do a little bit longer recap, partially if you are someone watching this later in life, probably one of us, and you want to have, at least for posterity, what happened in that session. We'll try to recreate it. It started at your new house, where I believe legal documents were delivered, if I remember correctly.
That was later, but yes.
Yeah.
Where you guys got to name... Was that later?
Yeah, we're skipping over Oslo.
Oh, was that later? No, you got the manor at the end of session 7.
Okay, I'm telling you, my notes are in chronological order.
Oh, okay.
And there are several before Manor Deed.
Oh, okay.
Before.
Okay. Give. Just say it out.
Oh, God. Okay. Well, I type in shorthand.
What was the first thing that happened? We can talk about that.
Okay. Well, when we open... raise curtain. We had several freed slave kids from previous that were studying in the chapel de Veros, being taught by Bael and Seek, as well as a couple of the older freed slaves, learning about magic, different kinds of magic, and then we had breakfast. Cooked and served to us by our lovely four-armed warforged chef that we decided to name Beans, B3, 4, and 5.
Hell yeah.
And then we were informed by Todd, our wonderful assistant,
Chief of Staff.
Yeah, that there was a guard outside harassing a bunny. And the guard turned out to be Rusty, accusing a former acquaintance, Oslo, of being a weapons thief mastermind. Oslo had got in over his head and was scared of the people that he made a deal with. We got Rusty to leave. And then Oslo informed us of the situation. Gustav, the barrel breaker, has a reputation of robbing people making deliveries. Oslo did not want to be present for the exchange, but because he wanted someone to go make the exchange for him so that he did not have to be there and be in danger, and wanted to make sure that the exchange happened swimmingly. We convinced him to go along with us and that we were capable of guaranteeing his safety. Bael looked him in the eye and promised that he will be safe.
Oh, that's right. You guys convinced him to go with you.
Terrible idea.
I forgot about that.
So that invokes the decree of veracity. We'll get into that later.
Eyes and horns glowed bright. And he made that awful decision. And then we used our newly newly acquired and fixed up cart, and Oslo supplied some horses to then head off on the journey outside of Droville to make his delivery of goods. Goose named her squirrel companion Munchie before we left, and then we planned to use while we were still there before we left. A dwarf in postal service clothes showed up with the manor deed, and we had to name the manor.
Which you named?
Which we chose, because we chose to not keep, what?
Greybeard Manor?
Greybeard? Yeah. We chose to not keep the Greybeard Manor name, and we chose to change it to Pink Banner Manor.
Pink Banner Manor.
Pink Banner Manor.
And then I signed the name, and signed the deed with my magic quill. And then we went off on our journey across the land.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
You just slide it out, dude.
Well, you're doing weird things. Okay. It was multiple days journey. I think like 2 days journey. Mm-hmm. The first day.
Oh, it was one. It was no, it was not that long. It was 1 day. It was 1 day. It was like 8 hours.
We slept in the middle.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's right. It was 2 days.
So, after the first day of non-eventful journey,
I was just remembering the trip back, but I remember why it was one day back.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like 2 days.
Gotcha.
Uneventful, and then we went to sleep. Bael cast a new spell that he had learned that he told us he had learned from our old turtle companion. Oh no. And then
you're just gonna have Tiny Hut in every campaign.
It's gonna be a thing.
I'm gonna be a fighter with Tiny Hut. Like,
now, since you learned it from Ono, is it still a turtle shell?
Yes, it is a turtle shell, and the praying aspect is him having to sing the song Tiny Hut, and then it pops up, which is why it takes a minute.
We did describe it having a lovely moon view, moon, night sky, very pleasant, because we can see out, but it can't be seen in. But slept soundly. Then the morning, next day, there was an old woman on the side of the road that asked if we were there from Oslo, and then unleashed a swarm of bugs and attacks. A whole bunch of
spiders,
sturges. Well, you were using spider.
They're like big mosquitoes.
You were using.
I was using spider minis because I had a bunch of those.
Oh, okay.
No,
because there was like 14 of them.
Yeah, 14 sturges.
Not for long.
And attacks.
Yeah, that one was over real fast.
I believe I knocked out about half of them in one attack.
Yeah.
And then we got through the rest of them relatively quickly. That issue is dealt with, and then we made it to a tavern in Maywell for the meet and greet with Gustav's point of contact. We got the impression that Oslo is not being honest, and Rusty's accusations might be correct, because he was being a little sus. Bael's in attempting to get him to confess, because he goes outside, because Oslo left the tavern to check on the cart or something.
I had the thought to check the chests full of mining equipment.
We're not there yet, but sure. Yeah, we were suspicious. I think we were talking to someone at the point of contact at the bar. We got a little suspicious that Oslo might not have been honest. So you went out to try to talk to him. That didn't work.
Sorry.
But he gets confirmation that he's hiding something. I think he got a little insight that he wasn't being fully honest. Comes back in and then informs. Then Seek decides to go outside based on informations. And She's just going to
Guys, I think this is gonna double our viewership right here.
Yeah, right here.
Oh my god.
yummy caper. Okay, I'm almost done. Zeke attempts to use the telepathic communication.
She's doing it upside down.
Oh my god.
The one and only
She's
brain cell.
teething, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
She's like, this works.
Should I let her?
No.
Them little teats hurting you, sweetheart.
See if you can find one of her toothy toys.
Oh, yeah, there are the other.
She is really latched on there. Oh my god.
They're in the living room.
This book is the best thing I've ever chewed on. Grab for it.
Right.
Oh goodness.
And as you were, baby.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Seek tries using the verdan telepathic communication trait to intimidate him by just showing him images of, I don't remember exactly. Just like, oh, it's going to be really bad for you if you don't help us, if you don't be honest. And finds out that he was actually trading weapons instead of farming equipment. Also makes a break for it as Seek alerts the others and Gustav arrives. We have a quite intense battle, which we were actively
In the middle
fighting.
of
So I
town.
don't have a lot of notes for. We were fighting. There were some large, brutish, like an orc or something. There was a couple large ogre, right?
Half ogre.
Some very
Something like that.
strong people. We survived taking out the attackers, including Gustav and Oslo. Oslo didn't survive. Bael was not the one to kill him, but he did not survive, and so that's the whole thing. We narrowly avoid Bael's death.
Because Gustav broke my barrel.
I don't remember the
Broke your
barrel.
barrels.
Oh, because he's the barrel breaker. Yeah. We managed to stabilize him, but his horns had turned black due to breaking the oath that he had made to Oslo.
Bael was saved by Munchie, if you remember.
Yes!
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, he was down on the ground, and Gustav was about to just cleave into him, and Goose...
While he was unconscious, he was already on death
he was
saves.
down. He was,
Yeah.
he was-
If it had hit Bael, he would have been dead.
Yeah. Goose had told Munchie to go over there and to stand on his chest
Right where
in
the
the
blade
line
was
of
going.
in the line of strike.
I think it was a natural
Gustav.
20 animal handling.
Yeah. It was a
was-
natural 20.
Yeah.
It was a good roll.
It was a pretty out there
Hello.
attempt, and I was like,
Sweet.
all right, roll animal handling. Natural 20.
That was funny.
But yeah, so Munchie saved Bael.
Yeah. There is a clip of that one.
Yeah,
which
there is a clip.
nice.
I made sure.
So we got that. We left in a mad dash. Threw out a hastily written apology letter to the guards because there were guards approaching. Right. After the battle, in the middle of a fucking town, in the middle of a village, guards were approaching us with intent, weapons drawn.
Did we share the cargo that we were actually transporting? Was
No, it's still with us.
No, we still have it. We still have everything.
Yeah.
but had the fossil bottom and
Yeah. Found out. Yeah.
But we didn't tell
broke
anybody
open.
other than Oslo, who already knew.
Hastily written apology letter that I don't remember. It was something like sorry for the mess. Something like that.
The classic Han Solo exit.
Yeah, exactly. Threw that out the window to the guards that were approaching and traveled home in a rush without resting, taking on a level of exhaustion, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All of
For
us.
you two.
All of it.
Which, he was still unconscious, but then we got back home. We're frazzled and exhausted and hurt. And there's a knock at the door within minutes of us arriving home. And we are, I think, informed by Todd
Chief of Staff.
that it's Zadimus.
Zaddy
at
Daddy.
the door.
Indeed. Well, that recap was pretty thorough.
Yeah.
Unless there's anything you guys want to add.
Snow-Pea is adorable. Perfect.
Amazing.
Very precious.
Well,
Goodness.
let's go ahead and play our little intro thing.
Yeah.
Since we have it.
Now we're starting session 9.
Indeed.
Good job on the recap.
Yeah.
Thank
That was a
you.
wonderful
Is
recap. That was so
there
thorough.
Any other?
I don't think you, missed
I
anything.
try. For once, I try.